text came in today, correct? Today, 88022. It's 7:11 right now. So, let's see, the last one with timing in between tweets, right? QDOT 510. You guys went and studied 510 from earlier today. So we've got 1:37 p.m., 5:34 p.m. That is a time difference of, well, if it was 3 more minutes, it would have been exactly 4 hours, but it's not. It's 3 minutes shy of 4 hours. So that is 3 hours, and 57 minutes. Is that correct? You guys see the same number? 1:37, 5:34. Yeah. 3 hours and 57 minutes. That's the timestamps. There's the difference. Timestamp and gap code. Code is third is first. We take the third number. It's vital to know and stick to the patterns. As I repeated, it's very, very important to first learn the basics so that you can then put these things together to have comms and communications. It's extremely important to be able to, well, just to have comms to the people without it being taken and hijacked and people using numbers and constantly changing the codes. I know people have a lot of fun doing a lot of things, learning and doing these things, but if it's, you can't just go ahead and start making up a bunch of stuff on the fly as you go, because then how would you ever go back to the basics if you ever got yourself lost? If you don't have the basics at the beginning. There's a few codes. Third is first is one of them. It's been established since November of 2018. Timestamp and gap code. Code, third is first. We take the third number, 1, 2, 3, and put it in the first position. That's 7, 3, 5. Let's go look at QDOT. 7, 3, 5. Yes. 7, 3, 5. 7, 3, 5. What a coincidence. This board has more power and influence than anyone comprehends. And it talks about cures, cancer, and other diseases. Do you think they have cures for stuff? Or is our medical society based on curing the disease, or is it about having health? Okay, so there's chatter. You can, like I say, you look at the news right now, and they are freaking out. All they keep talking about is some fringe QAnon and conspiracy theorists, and everything is a conspiracy. If you don't believe them 100%, they are freaking out. But everybody that doesn't agree with 100% the agenda on TV and the news and the political spin, then you are absolutely, well, they consider you sick. Well, I'm not sick. I trust myself. And I understand how some of these clues can be read when we are trying to get a message out to the public. It's vital to know how to read these clues. It's absolutely vital. And one of the ways to show you how important it is to be able to read these Q drops like a map would be by mirroring this right this minute. If this board has more power and influence than you can comprehend, I want to show you how vital it is to be able to read these things correctly. We're going to mirror that. You have to trust yourself to be able to feel like you're going to be able to get a message from one place and deliver it to another place without putting a bunch of spin on it. not going to be bought. There's too many rats out all over the place. I've trusted no one. I've been burnt by so many people on Twitter and just, spent a lot of time, just not getting anywhere. Just not getting anywhere. But it's very vital to be able to have no such agency out there. It's very vital to have raw intel out there. It's very vital to have U.S. military out there. And it's very vital to have safe comms. What is comms? Just like I sit there and say, is it us mil that's vital? Is it raw intel that's vital? Or is it raw intel? Well, intel is short for what? What is mil short for? What is comms short for? Safe comms, vital. My name is Gregory Hamilton. I talk to Q and Q talks back. You, the people, are vital. I am the people. You are the people. We are the people. You. And you is me. I am a you. Boards change due to statements. Private comms. That's false information right there. There's false information everywhere. Boards change due to statements. Private comms. That's a false statement. My name is Gregory Hamilton. I talk to Q and Q talks back. The boards change due to failure to identify accurately. Boards were changed due to misinformation. You ever see these big, huge tweet channels and Twitter channels that would refuse to talk about new and updated information because that would include new channels to come in? They didn't want to work as a team and bring in new stuff. They wanted to keep misinformation and keep people locked and not sharing new information, new vital, raw military comms to you, the people. There were people in the Q community that didn't feel the message was vital. They didn't feel it was vital to have, maybe they felt like it was totally vital to control the message. Well, it's vital to be able to not control the message. It's very vital to be able to receipt of message. Like the timestamp and gap code, we all see the same thing. The timing in between the tweets, we all see the exact same thing. There's major players here to distract and create doubt and alter the direction. We just talked about that up there. No need to rehash something that we all know. Let's see. There's misinformation everywhere. Misinformation from past, from reliable sources. Again, I repeat, from what's going on up there. It's very vital to get the information to the people, and it's not about trying to come up with, as I repeat, your own system. It has to be from the clues within the Q drops. Everything that you do must be able to be documented and shown why and where you got the information from. Correct? I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I find it vital. I find it absolutely vital for that to be the case. But anyways, that was just the last two texts. This board may or may not have any influence whatsoever. We'll have to wait until history looks back on us, doesn't it?